Okay, Salas blind. We can do a lot here. We can do a lot, but we can also do very standard things. Got a Salas blind. Remember, the problem is the rest of the comp is kind of annoying that I have to pick an annoying champion too. That's kind of the issue here. I was really thinking of bringing out Ryze here, but I can't. Because sadly the rest of the team comp is just so annoying here. For Ryze. Like, Ryze is really bad into these 3 champions. So we'll just do Kassadin. The standard scaling pick. Very good matchup into Salas. This matchup, Kassadin versus Salas, is historically very good matchup for Kassadin because he kinda matches laning phase pretty well into Salas, and then he outscales him usually. Our comp is fine. We have kinda scaling comp. I mean, they do too, to be fair. My champion gets bad, they have a lot of squishy members here, so it's very easy to roll over the game here as Kassadin. Works the start for the grid. This guy does play first check of Salas. So when you play against first check of Salas, you kind of need to make sure you don't take really like burst bad trades into Salas, because then he's gonna get a lot of gold. You also kind of want to Q him, so you proc first check and remove his. But you also have to be careful because his Q animation is instantaneous, so he can also proc it first with your Q, with his Q. So you kind of need to bait out his Q. That's for like later levels. As for level 1, it's best to just start W's Kassadin and just play slightly losing, like giving him slight push, having the wave in front of your tower and just safely farming to a 6 is probably the best way to play this. Problem with Kassadin versus Salas is if you push, it is extremely easy to gank the Kassadin because he doesn't have ult early and Salas has a dash and CC, so you will die to every gank. That's exactly what we're gonna do. Guy has Dorn's Ring.
Justice will be served.
So first you need to see what ability he starts, right? Because if he has E, you can look to like EU from an off angle. Like this, but this was a bad trade by him, you see? Because I stood near a creep and he couldn't get the E on me. This trade is better for me. Now you need to know the cooldowns of Salas. We know that his E is gonna be almost up now. And he's gonna be level 2 first, so you don't wanna walk up for that minion, because I will lose half my HP if I do. He's gonna crush the wave. That minion is lost. I'm gonna set up the next one. There we go. I'm not sure what the hell happened at Raptors and how Volibear managed to lose that, but I don't know. Just gotta keep farming. This was obviously an insane right now what just happened. Kindred is in our jungle. With Demet, I'm gonna look to push out now the next wave before Kindred ganks me. I'm gonna Demet the melee as it's the tankiest one. And we know Kindred is topside. XP is very nice. I will walk topside, but this Kindred could easily escape the jungle. Our Vayne should be expecting a gank. I'm gonna do a roam top, which is not gonna work. Not the best early game, but there's a lot here that I can't really influence. Ward Raptors is very good, because they're up and she's gonna do them eventually. We're gonna keep laning now, I still have 2 potions, so... My lane is obviously really amazing right now. I wanna let him take this. Not enough damage. But this is okay, I mean he lost flash at least. I wasn't sure if I would have enough damage, but if I had 1 rune in Adaptive Force, I would have enough damage.
Enemy has been slain.
Got the XP of that minion. Do this. I have to run. I will die. Damn, really unfortunate. I'm not getting anything, and Salas did get an assist there. Could get ganked by Kindred soon.
An ally has been slain.
This could easily mean Kindred is mid.
We have always known it.
I'm trying to bait out Kindred because I have Volibear very close. If she ganks me from bot side, I should be able to just win with the counter gank. I don't die. TP. Talis is going very burst oriented build. There could be a trash from there. I have to recall on this side. We're getting a Herald. Or some drops. We should be buying tier and it's an awkward base spot, but I have to do double amplifying tome for most damage. Definitely a bit sad early game, but nothing too worrying so far. Plus, we have free roam top. I can follow this. Right now, priority is the farm. I got stronger. We know Salas is gonna be top. Obviously, I'm gonna insta push, but he can easily make the top roam work right now, I think. Now we go aggressively mid, and if he comes here, I instantly fight him. He stops, he's gonna drop entire wave. I'm coming top 2. This should be a favorable fight for us. I can easily jump over this wall and go on him. He has no flash. We should try to dive this. Zilan got one of the kills, but it's not too bad. Very good outcome, and our misfortune managed to actually 1v2. This is very, very nice right now. Buying last chapter. We go back into mid lane. Because we crashed the wave first, now the wave actually bounces into us. So we have perfect lanes at mid lane. And we know Salas will have flash up same time as me. He does play Cosmic Insight as well. This is very important to track. We're just gonna go back mid. Teammates are so good. They are, yeah. They are very good, yeah. And now we could just play safe and wait for Malignant Spike, but because it's solo queue, there is probably going to be a fight soon at some point. So you see how he didn't proc first shock in the trade, but I did. That means I giga win the trade, and now he's 1 HP. So next ult, I can literally one-shot him even through his W here. Ooh. Nice. I think his flash literally just came up the moment he died, I'm not even kidding. And this is gonna give me Malignance, so the lane should technically be over now. And right now, usually after you kill the opponent, you wanna push away, but looking at his death timer, I think it's just better to base right now, because it's the cannon wave and I have perfect goal for Malignance. Which means that if I push one more, not only I'm gonna delay my tempo, but I'm also not gonna buy any more items than I'm buying right now. I think Kindred is bot side because we saw her top bots. And that's a mistake, it happens.
An ally has been slain.
Now, pretty much any trade that I do against him should kind of be winning, unless he gets like a first shot trade off. So I gotta be a bit careful on how I trade. Oh, okay, he lost the cannon. Could get ganked, but Kindred could also be on Drake. Salas has to be top. He has one ult, but I don't think he has enough damage really. I'm gonna stay mid. I know he can't win that. Yeah. Now Trash Fiora and Kindred could be mid. I am quite mobile. I see Trash on bot side, so I'm probably fine. How does Kassadin ult work on Sylas? He gets like 1 stack of Kassadin ult to the first one, so it has very little damage. And he's just like a mobility tool. Kassadin ult on Sylas, your purpose is not really to do a lot of damage, it's just to have a mobility tool. And sometimes it can be useful, but most of the time it's not like that good of an ult still. See how I procced first strike again? In a trade. That's very important when both mid laners are melee and they have first strike. Especially if your champion has a kit that can proc first strike first. Kindred is close to mid. Don't think I want to trade too much. I have a lot of gold, but I think I want to base on Sork, so I'm gonna keep staying for a little bit. I guess I could take this plant right now as I'm waiting for the next wave. Looking at mid lane, sadly I lost a plate and I didn't notice that. So if you want to abuse Malignance on Kassadin against Sylas, you kind of need to use ult for damage, but that does put you in a risky spot. Like this, you see, because then you proc the hate fog and you reduce his MR. Fiora is mid right now and so is Kindred. Sylas will try to bait me here, and I should not fall for it. Because Vayne right now, no one is laning top lane, so I think this might be a perfect opportunity to just base TP maybe. Because base TP is gonna give me tier 2 boots, which is a lot of damage. And it's also can allow me to roam bot way easier. What is she doing?
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Fiora right now is lost on the map. Cancel this guy's base. Could have maybe killed him if I RW'd in, but no need to flip it. Oh shit. At least Trash got the kill. Oh my bad though. This is like a problem where I got deceived by the ward, right? I have a ward here, but they came from this angle. So this ward didn't give me any vision. That's why I basically thought they based and they would be coming off base, but they came from here and this ward didn't reveal them. So I kind of got baited by my own ward. Trash got the kill though, which is not too bad. I practically lost almost nothing. This kill does not really impact the game much. I'm still way stronger than Sylas. Sylas is doing the classic mistake of buying Storm Surge, which is a horrible item. No Raptors up for you, sir. Easy kill. And now basically in this spot, like, you look at the lanes, do you want to roam top? Not really, Vayne is giga pushed in. Do you want to roam bot? Not really, my bot lane is in base. So the only thing you can kind of do here is take plates. And if enemy mid laner, enemy jungler comes mid and tries to defend the plate, it's not a bad thing, because then at least she's showing on the map. I don't think we should go in here. I prefer not to speak, my jungler is 100% trolling here. I shouldn't have followed him at all. This is such a bad play by my jungler. We know Kindred has ult, there's no reason to die, we're outscaling, and there's nothing needs to happen. He's actually just straight up trolling. And this is how you throw solo queue games. It's a snowball effect. Usually one person makes a mistake and because of that another person will die. And now because me and jungler died, our bot lane died because Sylas managed to get a TP behind them. As if we didn't die mid lane, Sylas' TP on bot lane would have never happened. This is such a big reason why, you know, you cannot do the domino effect in solo queue. But I can tell you exactly the thought process behind Volibear here. He basically got bored, that is the thing. We're winning really hard and we have a really good team comp. And he got kind of bored, so he goes for a very terrible play. And then writes my bad after it fails. Not sure what to do right now. Lane state is really awkward and I have no trinkets and people are not gonna play on my side of the lane. I don't know if I can 1v1 her. That's also another issue. That champion is just designed to win 1v1s. But for some reason she doesn't walk up, so I guess I'll just take a free wave. Once I get level 11 though, then I guaranteed win. Gonna look for TP mid soon here, if they gonna fight. But before I TP, I always wanna make sure I get level 11. Not sure why Misfortune is sideline and not our Vayne. This is really awkward lane assignment right now. Should be able to just get out, so some Kassadin. I think they didn't ult for some reason.
I'm on my way.
Looks like our Misfortune can actually play into Sylas, so everything is fine. Sarah will be completed. I got it really early this game, so it's not fully stacked yet, but that sometimes this happens. He will live with 1 HP and that's totally okay. I'm not gonna grid for a kill because I know I will die to Fiora if I do. He lost flash too, so next time he won't have an easy time escaping. And now I suppose I'll just do zone, yeah, it's very safe when you're really ahead. And since I'm kind of bored, I'll tip it up and just keep pressuring because I'm gonna look for kills and I want to stack up my Seraph to, you know, to get a massive power spike. Fiora cannot 1v1 me. I'm simply too ahead, but in general, Fiora is quite good into Kassadin actually. Well, trolling. Here I am 100% trolling. I'm pushing a lane with no vision. Again, I had a ward right here, but Kindred came from this angle, so the ward baited me again. Yeah, I'm just trolling though, because I shouldn't be in position that I'm in. 100% trolling. If I had Seraph up though, I would live. I'm sadly 20 mana away from the stack. It's okay though. I'm gonna go meet and probably group with my team. Okay, so one of the important concepts I need to teach is what's happening in this game is basically we have a carry top lane champion. So because and it's an ADC, it's not like a bruiser, right? So when you have that in your team, what can happen is that your support, who usually will ward on your side of the lane, making you the strong side. In this case, this does not happen, as support put all the wards on both sides of the map. Which means that whenever I go speed pushing this game, I'll have a really hard time having any vision unless I have a trinket myself, but that can easily be cleared, right? So if I had like an Ornn in my team, this would probably not happen. Our supports would be hovering top side, most likely. And look at my first shot gold right now. He's gonna leave with 1 HP. This guy. She's just gonna flip the crap.
Savor life's closing act.
Okay. Okay. Salah's build. Yeah, Salah's build is not very good. Do not buy Storm Surge. Well, game was quite easy. I made one mistake on top lane a minute ago, and then I made another mistake when I followed Volibear. on a play that was very obviously bad, and you could see it from a mile away. This is definitely a bad habit that I have. I follow my teammates' plays even when I know myself the plays are really bad. I need to next time just never follow the play. What you can learn about this game is how to easily handle Salas in lane as Kassadin and just win the game, win the lane. Because the thing is, Kassadin is a very tilt-inflicting champion because people know they get outscaled by him, so they try to make desperate plays when they don't get ahead early.